right, guys, so I am getting ready to head into Bradley Point. The river that separates Savannah and Richmond Hill is right behind me, so I'm on Highway 17. And like I said, there are different kind of areas in here. So you've got up at the front a gas station, and then this kind of area of the neighborhood is at the very beginning. So you've got a fire station right up here on the right. And then this kind of section is called the Villages of Vallombrosa. So the right is the fire station, as you can see. And then the Villages at Vallombrosa is here to the left. So you will have sidewalks in this community, and then there is a playground. I do not believe there is a pool. I would have to look up to confirm again. But you do have the sidewalks, the street lights. So here is Verde on the right here. So you've got these homes here are quite a bit smaller. They're like shotgun style. They're tiny. Some of them are, not all of them. But they're very small in comparison. Like that one there is tiny in comparison to some of the others. So a lot of them have the garages in the back. So like that one is teeny tiny. So they kind of have an alleyway back behind them. And that is where the garages are. And so 135 will be up here on the right. We've got like a transformer box over here. Okay, so here are the homes that are going to be basically directly next door. Lots of cars. Okay, so here is the house. So this is the direct neighbor here. Here is the house right up here, and then like it is on a cul-de-sac, which is nice. And I will continue as I get out. Alrighty, so there is a cleaner here that's doing a deep clean, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the video going. So here is the front of the house. You can see the neighbors directly to the right, and then to the left. Like I mentioned before, you are on a little cul-de-sac here, which is nice. Front flower beds could use a little bit of weeding, but otherwise shutters are a little faded. So the top shutters and the bottom shutters have a little bit of wear, and then the front door could use just a fresh coat of paint. Also, we'll get some lights on as I go through. So as you come in, you have got the room to the right, which could be a dining room. They've got it set up as like a home office, plus a dining room here. It is smaller, I feel, than I felt in pictures just because of this wall here. It's a little awkward. Looks like they've done something with the flooring here in terms of replacing it. These don't look like the original baseboards, so it looks like they've kind of updated them with this style here. So those do look like they've been replaced, but as you come in, to your left is going to be the laundry room. So nice size laundry room. It does feel a little tight coming through with the door here, but they've got additional pantry space here, good size with the washer and dryer. To the left here is going to be the garage. So kind of looked like a 2-car, but this is definitely not. I mean, it might be a car and a half. So I would say that you might be able to fit 1 car in here. It does not necessarily smell like smoke, but I would not be surprised if there had been smoke in here at one time. So there is that. This is likely what goes into the closet, but I'm going to walk all the way around. I don't know if that's a repair, if it's just a reflection off of the glass up there, but I do see that. So coming through, you've got, you can definitely see that the ceilings were painted, so you can kind of see the paint marks there. But coming through, you've got living room, huge couch. Stairs are going to be towards your left. So it looks like they have replaced the oak treads, or the stair treads. At one point they were probably carpet. But coming through the living room, obviously it opens up directly into the kitchen. Stainless steel appliances throughout. Cabinets look to be in good shape. These are Formica countertops, and then that is, does feel like tile there on the backsplash. I don't see any major damages to the cabinets on this side. Obviously you've got your fridge back here, and then island area as well. Cabinets look to be in good shape for the most part. They might use a little touch up here and there. But pantry here in the corner. And then so you've got that, and then backyard here. So nice 6-foot privacy fence. This one is definitely lower, and it looks like it connects over to this one here. So there is a gate here that connects. Looks like the neighbors have a amazing pool. So yard is a good size. It's not all level, so that's one thing that I will mention, not that it matters, but there's no gate on this side. So let's see, we'll double check and see if there's a gate on the other side here. I do see a shingle on the ground, so we did have a storm, pretty bad storm at one point. So over here, there is a gate. So you've got a gate on this side for access to the backyard, so that's great. Nice little patio area here also. All right, so coming back inside. Half bath is here, and I'll show that in just a second. But master bedroom is right here. Oh, right here off of the main living area, and it's a great size, nice and big. That is a king size bed, so you can see there's plenty of space still with that on the back of the house. And then bathroom. So here you've got double vanity, sinks and everything look to be in good shape, so there's not a whole lot of damage there. Toilet, and then shower tub combo here. And then through this area, you have got a nice big walk-in closet. So obviously they've got enough room for a dresser in here, and then more storage over on this side as well. And then of course that walks through to the laundry room that I showed earlier. See a couple of places there on the floor, but it doesn't feel wet necessarily. You can see a little bit of place there. We'll walk back through. All right, so half bath here, pedestal sink, and then heading up the stairs. Okay, all right, so heading up the stairs, like I said, I think that they have done this, so that does not have the quarter round down. But heading up, you've got some gaps here and there. So not all right. So at the top, let's see, you got your attic access here at the landing, and then bedrooms are all here. So no ceiling fans, but you do have double switch, so you can install them if you wanted to. A lot of this stuff looks like it was DIY'd, so like that is not flush. So none of the quarter round has been put back down in these places, and a lot of this stuff is just not flush. You've got paint there. So there is the first bedroom and the closet. Bathroom here. So you've got single vanity sink, but it's huge. You've got nice area here. And then shower tub combo. Got some paint here and there. Same thing. I mean, that's a pretty significant gap in between like the actual wall and the baseboards that they've put in. That's like silicone, I guess, putty. So there is that. Coming out, you've got a really good sized bedroom here. They do have cats. The house does not smell bad. The cleaner is obviously here, and so it smells like cleaning products, just because they just cleaned. So you've got some paint on the floors there, and it's kind of throughout. You've got some paint on the ceiling, but this is a great size room. So really good size room here. And then closet on this side. Same thing with the baseboards. They were just a DIY. Somewhere over here. Nothing crazy that I see though. All right, so there is that room. I will say too, so that room has, this used to be like the loft bonus room. So this door is huge, like a huge 8-foot door. It looks like they also probably did this themselves, but they did close that off to make it that 5th bedroom. Next bedroom here. Good size. The slants make it a little tough in terms of how you could set the bedroom up on these rooms, just because the slants do come down. I mean, I can walk to most of it, but you know, I don't think that you guys would have to deal with kids getting too tall for that. So same thing with the baseboards in here. Linen closet here in the hall. There is some separation of the LVP there. Little things here and there just in terms of not damages, but just little things to take note of. And then last bedroom is here. This is probably the biggest bedroom. You can see a repair that was done here coming in. But good sized room. Once again, no ceiling fan, but there are double light switches. So same thing with the gapping in here. I mean, there's a gap there. You've got damage there in that corner. Damage to this. So that's discolored. So overall though, I do not see anything with mold. I don't smell anything weird. Like I said, I think that maybe at one point there might have been smoking in the garage, but I didn't smell it per se. So hopefully that helps, and I will kind of finish this up, show you walking back down. That light got turned off. But yeah, interested to see what you guys think about this one with 135 Verde.